G'day guys, welcome to my Rxys Fiji video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about International Rugby League recap for 2019 guys, so let's get started. So that game of that round, we see the Fijian up against the Australian side. I reckon that game was absolutely amazing. International Stadium in Fiji, it was an absolute great stadium. It was just really good to see lots of great experience held in that stadium, which I saw in that wonderful highlights that I recommend seeing. I thought it was wonderful. Seeing the packed crowd, it was absolutely amazing. Supporting your team is wonderful. I would just reckon that what an absolute great game that was. 52 points to 10 that scoreline was, and it was an absolute dominating, absolute great game to see Fiji going up against one of the most crucial teams in the comp. But really, Australia are an absolute great team. I knew for a fact that Australia are just going to get over the line, but I really thought to myself that Fiji are just going to cause an upset or maybe just get a win. But I just think that decency just had to pick the Fijians, only because it was just one of those things that if you pick for a different team, an opposite side will win that game. I thought Australians absolutely dominated the Fijians, which the Fijians are an absolute great side. Australian are an absolute great side also. But then you got Clint Gutherson, David Fafita Jr., Cody Walker, Campbell Graham, Tom Trbojevic, and I'd say you got Mitchell Moses, but he didn't score. I think he got like a try assist or something like that. But really, the most player that I saw was pretty quiet was Ree Mahoney. He didn't really play his actual good game. I didn't think that this one was just pretty much I thought he was just gonna be an absolute awesome dominating energy, because he had that energy that he usually has for the Parramatta Eels. But which I thought is that this game was just absolutely surprising, only because that this one was just such an absolute great game to watch. I see the average game of this round, international series, was just absolutely brilliant, taking it to another level at Fiji. And then obviously for the next game, we'll definitely take it to Wollongong, Winter Stadium anyway. But yeah, I did go for the Fijians by 8 points, and unfortunately they didn't get that win, only because that Clint Gutherson, Campbell Graham, Cody Walker, you name it, just heaps of players, even David Fafita Jr. just dominated the park. I really hope that this one was an absolute great game to watch, but unfortunately though, the Fijians would have been really embarrassed by so many things, because I would have hoped that it was an absolute brilliant game, but they just really smashed the Fijians. And I just thought Fijians need to play really tough and really well, because last time I saw it at Leichhardt Oval, they absolutely dominated any team, which I thought a couple of the players really dominate anything really, which I thought Brandon Wakeham and all that, you got Mike Osivo, Viliami Kikau, and all of that stuff was just absolutely amazing at Leichhardt Oval. But I am not talking about that. I'm talking about this game, only because that this game was just not the right idea for the Fijians to just held back and let the Australians side to win 52 points to 10 anyway. I think, which my player was an absolutely player of the match, I think this one goes to Clint Gutherson. He is an absolutely great player for the Parramatta Eels, and he's just absolutely great, awesome agility player, which I thought he does it for all other clubs, but really he is just a dominating young, supportive fullback, and also a player though. But really, I think that this one was just an absolutely amazing journey to see Fiji taking it at Fiji home ground, which is Fiji ANZ National Stadium, which that one was just really surprising. I just thought it was at Sydney, which I thought it took it to Australia, but apparently they didn't. They took it to Fiji, which I thought that it was an absolutely weird thing, weird decision to make, but it was an absolutely great call, taking it to another country anyway. But really, what I think is the Fijians are an absolutely great side. I do respect the Fijians, and plus I do respect the Australians and any country that plays for their country of the rugby league. I do respect all of you guys that absolutely play rugby league for NRL and also the national series anyway. But yeah, that was just an absolutely great game that I saw. 10 out of 10 for that. Best effort for Clint Gutherson. And also, I got to get a 10 out of 10 to Cody Walker and David Fafita Jr. They've played absolutely really well, and really what I thought is well done to so many players that absolutely just got so many tries and obviously got a win for Australian side anyways, for the Australian yeah, for Australians anyway. But what I thought is, what an absolutely great game, 10 out of 10, and yeah, what a brilliant decency effort by the Australian side that absolutely dominated the Fijians anyway. But Fijians could have had that win, but what I thought is they didn't really have enough players that absolutely dominate respect like for the Australians. But what I thought is, I just think that Australians are an absolutely great side, but I wasn't expecting that win. But then you get this one. I think that this game was just so brilliant. But really, taking it to Fiji is an absolutely great journey, and obviously a great atmosphere, and also a great crowd of Fijians, and also another country to represent their culture, and obviously to represent their spirit and decency. But yeah, what a game that was. 52 points to 10, and I did go for the Fijians by 8 points, and they obviously lost that game by 52 points to 10. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing FIFA 20 week 2 of the 5 or 4 games of this one will be coming up tomorrow. I will be filming tomorrow and obviously bringing it up for you guys that watch it. But yeah, also I will be doing other things too. Excuse me for that. I will be doing the Australians, lots of Australian Rugby League predictions and recap for you guys. But yeah, I am going to do the FIFA 20 5 games of the highlights and the recap for you guys that love FIFA 20 and also love the soccer. But anyway, that's all for me, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, take care guys and have a good one.